So is John Jones really afraid of Tom Aspinall, as many people said on the charts? When I go back seeing his previous interviews, he did one. The latest one was with UFC interviewers. I went back to the charts to see how people reacted to what Jones said about Tom, and people were saying like things such as he's afraid, he's hiding something, he doesn't want to fight Tom because he want to retire and he might damage his legacy and these kind of things. And is that really the case? Because if we go back to uh, John Jones' career and what he did, and it doesn't match. And then when you see with the what people said about him on all these, shocking things, it doesn't match what he has accomplished. And what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to show you guys how this statement is kind of ridiculous because it doesn't match with any facts at all. Um, I'm gonna show you guys how when we come to when we compare both of these fighters, Tom has nothing to do with Jones. He's not on the same level. I mean, he's um, what I'm going basically to do is that I'm going to break down uh, to basically see each other's potential according to the accomplishments, to the talents, and the fighting IQ. So according to these three criterias. So starting with the first one, the accomplishment. When you talk about the accomplishments, Jones has done much more things than Tom. I mean, he's not just older. I mean, he has accomplished. I mean, he went through. He fought people that are in uh, lightweight, light heavyweight to heavyweight. I mean, look at what he did to the previous fight against a guy like Cyril Gane, who is a really tough one. He submitted him in the during the first round. That shows how much he can basically do what he wants in that octagon. And I mean, to submit a guy like Cyril Gane, you have to be much more experienced, and and it shows you how he managed all this. Or you can put him in any situation you want. He'll manage to get out of it, and he has proven so. Still in the accomplishments, we've seen how he has been suspended many times according to certain drugs, or I don't know how we call it, but we've seen how he went and came back, uh, fought a guy like Daniel Cormier, who is a really big one. He fought against him and then he won, and then he's also the first one to knock out Daniel Cormier. I mean, it shows you guys how this guy is so good. I mean, and then going just coming from the suspension, he go and knock out Daniel Cormier. What a comeback! I mean, and then he's suspended again, and then he comes and then fights, and then I think he knocked out. I um, I forgot his name. He's a Swedish fighter. The first one was really tough for Jones. It was really a tight one, but then he came back and then knockout. So it shows you how he can, even though he's in tough situations, he can really come back and then finish the job. That's what it means. And he's suspended many times and then fought Dominic Reyes, and he has much more experience when it comes to fight. When we go to Tom's career, he's mainly he has mainly fought heavyweights, so which shows you how he's more specialized when it comes to uh, fighters and fighting potentials. So when you used to only fight heavyweights, when you fought less than Jones, it shows that you don't have as much as experience as he does, and that's all about the accomplishments. So when we talk about the talent now, talent wise, Jones is good at any level when it comes to takedown, when it comes to finishes, when it comes to punches or kicks or anything. Like he can, he's just a spider. Like he can adjust to any situation. When it comes to Tom, he's mostly known for his one-time punch knockout. That's his main talent, and that's where he's mostly known for. And talking about the talent, a guy like Tom, we've seen many fighters, especially heavy ones, how they struggle to maintain their cardio throughout the fights. We've seen how it's a real struggle because when you get you're built with many muscle and it's really big. Uh, it's it's a challenge to maintain this kind of energy throughout the fight. And then Tom is mostly known to fight in 3 rounds, a 3 round fight. Jones can fight in a much more round. Like he can go to 5 rounds, and his cardio is on top. And when it comes to the talent, he has all. I mean, he's just built with talent. That's all I can say about the talent. And then when we talk about the IQ now, Jones knows how he's a really structured guy. Even though Tom how knows how to, adjust the angle and then how to dodge any kind of punch, this and that. But then Jones can do the same. And then he's um, if you guys remember the way he fought Cyril Gane, and then the way just the moment before taking down Cyril Gane, he dodged the punch from Cyril. I think it was Cyril's left arm. He dodged it, and then he brought him down to the ground in order to submit him. I mean, this shows you how his fighting IQ is on top. I mean, he's really structured guy, and he doesn't just fight impulsively. I mean, I think he's a much more accomplished guy than Tom, and this is factual. You can see it throughout his career. He's much more accomplished. Has done much more things, so he has nothing to prove to Tom. Instead, I think Tom has to prove, that to Jones. Why? And then Jones also said it. What can he get new from fighting a guy like Tom instead of Alex Pereira, who is just washing out all UFC's potential fighters? Pereira has knocked out Adesanya, like a guy like Adesanya, a guy like Jamal Hill, and he had just fought big guys, and then it's obvious that if he just finishes big guys and then he comes to a guy like Jones who has a bigger legacy than all of them, it's a good match. And then I think what Jones has just said is really true and really factual. So that's all I have to say about it, guys. So if you like about the way my analysis, please subscribe to this channel. It's really important. Share this video, and most importantly, I want you guys to tell me what you think about it, and what do you mean really when you say Jones is afraid to fight a guy like Tom Aspinall. What do you really mean about it? And is it factual? What make you say such kind of statement?